morning. Thanks for watching Living Local. It is Financial Friday, so I'm here with August Mize of Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. And today we're at Market Commons, which is the old Myrtle Beach Air Force Base, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Carolina Trust used to be the Myrtle Beach Air Force Base Federal Credit Union. So what better place to talk about the veterans that are on the Carolina Trust board and supervisory committee than right here in Market Commons.
Yeah, and we've been doing this whole month. So every Friday for Financial Friday, Carolina Trust has been kind of highlighting different veterans that have ties to Carolina Trust, which I think is a really cool idea in honor of Veterans Day for this month.
Yeah, exactly. And so we have several veterans that, are a part of our board. We have James Risser, who is our supervisory committee chairman and was in the United States Marine Corps and served 16 months in Vietnam. And then our former board chairman, Colonel Charles M. Thrash, served in the Air Force for 26 years. And during that time, he served in a variety of different assignments, both in the United States and overseas. And one of his assignments was actually as the vice commander at the Myrtle Beach Air Force Base after he graduated from the National War College. And because of his influence here at the Myrtle Beach Air Force Base, there's actually a street named after Colonel Thrash here in Market Commons, which is Thrash Way. And we have Colonel David F. Honeycutt, who is our Carolina Trust Board of Directors Vice Chairman. And Colonel Honeycutt served in the United States Air Force for 27 years before he retired as a colonel. And during his Air Force career, he served as a commander of 4 different organizations. He was awarded the USAF Commendation Medal, 4 USAF Meritorious Service Medals, and a USAF Legion of Merit Medal. And today we're actually going to get to talk to our board chairman, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Marlowe, who used to be the General Aviation Manager. And so we're here at the General Aviation Terminal of the Myrtle Beach International Airport.
Well, I'm super excited to meet him, and I've also never been here, so I'm pretty excited to see the place.
Yeah, so am I.
So we are here with Mr. Marlowe. I'm super excited to meet him. First of all, thank you so much for your service.
You're welcome.
So, we are kind of chatting, we're getting to know a lot of different veterans that kind of have connections to Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union this week. And so you are a board member, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Marlowe is our board chairman.
Board chairman, so even bigger, right? Kind of a big deal. So you have a street named after you here in the Market Commons, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of in large part due to the amount of time that you spent here, right, in the service?
That's correct.
So tell me a little bit about, the branch you were in, and how long you were in, kind of what you did for your job, all that good stuff.
Well, I started out as a pilot in the Air Force. My first tour was to Southeast Asia as
Wow.
a combat helicopter pilot. Once the war was over, I came to Myrtle Beach in the Air Force Reserves, and I spent 10 plus years here. And that's one of the reasons why I think it's out there.
Right.
Because I was here so long and worked for so many wing commanders.
Right.
I worked as an emergency preparedness officer and airfield management. So I got to know all of the players and all of the base commanders that have
Wow.
retired here.
That's awesome.
So that's a capsule of what I did.
Now, are you from the area?
I am. I was born and raised in Myrtle Beach.
Really?
Went to Myrtle Beach High School.
One of the few. Did you know that being a pilot was kind of what you always wanted to do, or did that kind of come up later?
Actually, no. I was a law student or a pre-law student at the University of South
Really?
Carolina, and wanted to go to law school and was drafted.
Oh, wow.
Once
For
I
Vietnam, right?
For Vietnam, and once I got in the cockpit, I changed my mind very quickly.
Yeah, so you loved it.
Yes.
So was that a pretty rigorous training for pilot training?
The most rigorous that
Yeah.
I've ever endured. So
Wow.
it's an intense year of training.
Sure.
In addition to that, I'm an FAA pilot examiner. What I do for the FAA is do the check rides on private, commercial, and airline transport pilots. And none of that compared to the year I had in pilot training for the Air Force.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure.